Testing. Testing. Alright, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Welcome into another SR51 Media stream. I'm your host, SR51 Media. Hopefully you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. I'm not going to be using sound effects today as it is a Easter holiday. And I will probably be using them if I go live at another time later today. It's been a couple days since I've seen you guys and gals and people. I do know that things may look a little disheveled in the background. It's because of the fact that I'm still working on my setup. So I want to thank everybody that stopped past these past couple days when I was streaming without my audio and without my camera. I greatly appreciate that. Just to bring everybody up to speed, this is a new franchise. New franchise with the Philadelphia Eagles. Basically, in my eyes, one of the best franchises that I've done in a while. It kind of got me back to the old days. I beat the Cowboys 37-6, but I wanted to see about getting some of the people that I have back on the roster. I wanted to see about possibly going to pick up my man Nakobe Dean, who I actually traded away, who I wanted to put at a different position. So we are going to see if Big Jimmy Dean links, if them Dean links can be traded back to the Falcons. Let's see what they would want. No trade packages. Okay, so how about I offer you, because I got DK Metcalf, LaVisca Chenault, so we kind of good on the wide receiver. Kyle Pitts is my future tight end. Don't really got nobody on the line I'm looking to part ways with. Christian Wilkinson was a steal of the century from free agency there. Josh Hines Allen is doing it. What about these? Whoa. What about these two guys? Okay, no interest in them. If I give him David Long, does David want to be here? He has 2 out of the 3. What about for Michael Carter? I give him to you for Michael Carter. Okay, so we have some room, some wiggle room with Michael Carter. Um, Give him Jalen Mills and see if it works it out. Okay, a little bit of interest in the Green Goblin. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have any picks? Nothing is going to impel them. What about Shadari Sanders? If I had a pick, it probably would go through, but I do not have a pick. I like Tank Bigsby. I don't want to necessarily get rid of him. It would put us in a one standoff room type thing. Put Chenault on there. Okay. So they seem... Is he the best linebacker on their team? Yeah. He's basically their best linebacker at this point. How's Laviscus with his motivations? Okay, so... let me see the resign window. Because I think Kyle Pitts doesn't want to be here, and I would rather... Because I'm playing with the cap on. Salary cap is on. The only thing I do is change the penalties, the cap penalties. Okay, Devin Lloyd is very nice. He has 2 out of 3. Okay. I'm trying to look and see if there's any players that aren't really that good that are like, hey, I don't want to be here. Devin Long wants 12 over 3. That would be a good deal. See, because you got to come at it differently when you don't have the money. And I started in the regular season. So, what's up with the re-sign of Kyle Pitts? Like, how much is he looking for? Kyle is looking for $25 million over 3 years, so just a little bit less than $10 million a year. 24 years old, already a star. He is ranked as a top 10 tight end in the NFL. I like him. So, how about this? You know you want to pick up Dean, but you know he's one of the best people on the roster. What are they looking for? Like, what's the main thing? Let's put him up there. That way I don't mess around and trade for somebody I shouldn't trade for. They're looking for a center. I don't think I have any backup centers. Quarterback, right tackle. None of those. What I do have is really Panay Ford, because even though his morale is up, he's going to cost me more than... They're in the same age bracket, but this guy's not going to be on a team, and this guy is going to be on the practice squad. Well, yeah, because they downgraded Njomu. His play recognition is very hard, so both of them are going to the practice squad, so this is going to be my starting 4. Alright, how about this? What if I trade you these 2 dudes plus David Long? Okay. No interest in them. Alright, what about Michael Carter and David Long? Alright, got Nakobe Dean back. I think it's very hard, in my opinion, to pick up somebody like let's see what the trade block is like. Okay, we gotta go to next week. I think it's very hard to pick up somebody like Nakobe Dean, in my opinion, and Reed Blankenship. And that's just how I'm running my Eagles. You know, Howie gonna do his own thing, but had it been me, and then I gave you Michael Carter and David Long. Okay. Let's see where they're at with them. Take David Long off. Okay, so they're gonna want to hold on to Michael Carter, which is okay. I have no problem with that. 1 for 1. Also Hunt. Okay. So yeah, they wanted to keep their massive player, and that's cool. We got a good roster. Next week, I'm pretty sure the free agency and stuff the trade windows will open. So let's step forward to next week. All right, we won the game. Just unlocked another play sheet slot. Okay, now let's see what the free agent market is looking like. Okay, we got Jordan Poyer. These are people that's on teams. Kicker, Shelby Harris. Okay, he's a defensive tackle. He's 30-something years old. Nelson Aguilar, Mike Epps, Leonard Floyd, Justice Hill, James Bradbury, Dalvin Tomlinson, Austin Eckler, Alexander Madison. Let's see here. We really need some dogs at wide receiver. That's what we really need. Let me see. Is the trade block out there? Did they initiate the trade block? Okay, all right. We got some people on the trade block. We don't really need a hitter halfback like that, and with us not having, we got about $85 million in cap room, so we do have a lot to play our players. Nobody here stands out to me. Not saying I'm not going to trade for them. That tight end guy, I would trade for him. He's a big, very bulky tight end, but he is a very good tight end. I can get hunt for him. Let me see, Oos. His play recognition is trash. I get Oos for the tight end. You can take the other guys where I'm cutting space. Okay. We're close on a deal there. I might work it out with them. Who knows? Okay, got some backup right guards so far. Oh, AJ Espinoza would be nice. He'd be a nice pickup. I'm assuming the other guy's there. They kept him. So Nick Herbert. Okay. No Sams. No Mikes. Cole Holcomb's up for trade. Okay, I'm glad I looked through the roster. Cole Holcomb's better than Ford. Okay, no star cornerbacks. Xavier Woods is out there. Kaylon Bullock, who's a superstar free safety, is out there. Okay, so now let's come back to this linebacker, Cole Holcomb. Let me see Holcomb. Max. Thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes. Okay, he has a pass coverage linebacker. He has a 72 zone coverage. He is looking for scheme fit, no income tax state, and head coach 1%. Okay. Let's see if we can work something out with them. They're looking for a wide receiver. Oh, I still have the Viscous. Okay. As much as I love Tank, well, Tank Bigsy's my guy. Let's see if we can shake them free with, say, Jalix Hunt. Let's see how much they're interested. Okay, not a lot. Okay, so you would have to give them something major for them to continue. I would say for a superstar linebacker that's only 29 years old, I could do straight up a Tank. Tank want to be here? No, I don't have the, he wants to be close. He wants to be top of the depth chart. Basically meaning he wants to start. So what I would say is, because linemen are more important than strong safeties. So I would say put him on there. All right, and you now have a star defensive lineman. You now have a star will side linebacker and also a young bull. So we have Devin Lloyd, Nakobe Dean, Jahad Campbell, Zach Bond, Cole Holcomb, Samuel's probably gonna get traded, and then we have Jeremiah Trotter. Okay. Let's pull up the trade block, and also the stream may stop early in case I have to run somewhere. Just letting you know. Now let's see here. Now this Espinoza trade, I would like to be able to make this happen too. They are looking for tackles. How about a player? Like, how attached to you are you? How attached to him are you? Okay, those two players got us almost there. Let's give them. Well, I like Calcaterra, but I can always get better. Okay, So if we would have made, we keep Calcaterra and offer you, say, this Will side linebacker. No. Okay. Well, we still got we got a conversation going. What about Macmillans? Okay. What about Macmillans and let me see where Kelly Ringo's at. We can get Ringo out of here. Put a couple seconds and we should be able to get Espinosa. Okay, so we need a little bit more power from the punch. Oh, give him Jalen Mills. How about Jalen Mills and Mac Williams? Jalen Mills, Mac Williams, and this guy. Probably put a 6 with it, get it done. Ooh, they know they got a good one. Give him Kelly Ringo too. I'm not upset about that. You're raking me over the coals for this one. You know what? Yeah. No, that's a good player. Let me see Espinosa before I put all this out for him. Star. He's a top 20 left edge. I gotta pick him up. And I'm gonna get to him before other players get to him. So let's do what are you looking for? Defensive tackle is their number one thing that they're looking for. I could see giving him Ty Robinson. He's a top 37 defensive tackle. He has no finesse moves. His block shedding's okay. Yeah, I'll do him for Espinosa. How about Ty Robinson and Mac Millers. Ty Robinson, Mac Millers, and Kelly Ringo. From their side, add a player. It's because you're trading away too many. Oh, they don't let you trade when. Oh, the minimum roster thing. That's true. That's true. Give me 1 second while I change that in the settings, because I don't want that to stick. So give me 1 second. I don't want to flash anything. Thanks for that. Alright, let's come on over here back to the trade. I turn the franchise I turned the, what do you call that there? I turned the minimum size off. So let's see here. Espinoza, very good player. Let's see if we can do it straight up for Ty Robinson and just do a straight up trade. Okay, that's not working, which I kind of expected it wouldn't. Let's do Mac Williams. Okay, I'm trying to keep Kelly Ringo, so let's do Jalen Mills. All right, we got Espinoza. All right, makes the defense even better. Now let's scan a bit. 1 second, I kick my camera. Let's scan our practice squad and see, do we have any upcomers? Okay, we got Marquise Epps on our practice squad. We got Terrence Marshall Jr. We got Aubrey Thomas, Andre Esmond. Okay, these guys probably are going to be the ones that we keep on the roster, but it's got something to do probably with the women's basketball team. Says South Carolina just is losing to, what's the name? To UCLA. I wanted them to win. Okay, so first thing up, I would say this guy right here. 1 second. He's pretty good. Therese Marshall Jr. He has highest value offer, head coach win percentage, and historic championships. He's a future starter, so he's going to get XP during the week. I would say call him up from the practice squad. We're currently at 47, so I can bring up a lot. Let's also check free agency just to see who's out there, because we do have a lump sum amount of money. No. Robert Woods is too old. Odell Beckham's too old. Marquise Vandell-Scantling, that could be something. Kind of was trying to see if I could steal a star without anybody noticing. Terry Lombergs, James Crowder, Sterling Shepard. You know, the thing about it is, what makes a good wide receiver is release. Being able to get away from somebody at the point of contact. So how good is it? Okay, Marquez Vandell-Scantling runs good routes. Spectacular catching is good. Is he looking for like a lot of money or something? Are you looking for like $3 million this year? There's a young boy, DJ Chark, who I like as well. DJ, I used to keep DJ on the squad when he was on the Jaguars, but he retired in real life, and I don't want to pick up somebody that may retire right away. I'm thinking Valdez as a deep threat to be able to move the ball, especially when he's green and yellow on everything. So we're going to go ahead and bring him on. Okay, we're now at 48. Let's see how many wide receivers we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Cooper can go down to the practice squad. I'm not going to get rid of him just yet. And so can... Okay, so for the practice squad, I gotta get rid of somebody. Let me see. What's up with Eli Ricks? I remember us drafting him a while back. Oh, he can't play coverage. Oh, okay, so he's permanent, like a practice squad player. What's up with Brenton Covey? Why was he on the practice squad? He can't run routes. He's just super fast. I would say, Latu, Cameron Latu. I wanted to, all he gotta do is work on his routes. He can catch. He just gotta work on running the routes. The first thing I need to be picking up is linemen, first of all, because we don't have enough backup linemen. So let's go to right tackles and see, because right now we don't have a backup right tackle. We have a backup center. We don't have a backup left guard. So right now we need a backup right tackle. And said move Johnny Wilson to tight end. He's 7'10". I have a tight end right now currently I have Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert, and Grant Calcaterra. But Johnny Wilson would make a good tight end. Let's see what he got. 6'7". Yeah, let's see what's up with that. That might be a good point. I know you can develop him. That's what I'm trying to get more into, is development. I made some right out the bat trades, but I wanted to get more into development. What's he like now? Look at Johnny Wilson. He better than Grant Calcaterra. That's what I'm talking about, Johnny. That's what I'm talking about, Johnny. He's a top 25 tight end. That's what I'm talking about, Big Johnny. That's Big Johnny, not the little one. 6'7", 231. Damn, he was 6'7" as a wide receiver? Okay, so the tight end is now straight. Wide receiver standing at 6. I think that's a good enough people. Somebody like Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Laviska Shenault, and the ball from the backup, Terrence Marshall Jr. should be pretty good, especially when you got big DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown, and Devontae holding down a 1, 2, 3. I brought Andrew Dillard back because I think I can develop him to be a good left tackle by the time Jordan steps away. I have a backup center who I'm going to get another one for because I don't like him. Steen, I'm going to train him to be the backup right guard. Espinoza is backing up Nolan Smith. Josh Hanzalin is ahead of Oos. I have 4 defensive tackles, and Jomu is going to the practice squad. Let me make room for him because that's carrying an extra person that we don't need. So if he's coming down to the practice squad, we can go ahead and look at who's this guy, Chance Campbell. I mean, Chance isn't really that bad. He's a run stopper, so if he was able to get, but I mean, to be honest with you, being a normal at 64 and not being fully greenlit, he gonna be the type where it don't work. It's gonna take him a long time just to get yellow. So, oh wait, I hit the wrong button. Well, linebackers are hard to find, so I would say let's go ahead and get rid of. He's the lowest person on the roster. I say sign him and trade him. See if we could trade him away somewhere. Okay, and then in Jomu, we're gonna move in Jomu down to the practice squad. All right, and then we're gonna go back to the practice squad. Oh wait, practice squad. Okay, we don't have any backup linemen, so if we get hurt on the line, we just hurt on the line. And then we have a strong safety in Marcus Epps, who's back, who's a 77, who I do think should be on the field. I think that was a great pickup by bringing Marcus Epps back. And then we still have a good amount of time to trade for linemen. So let's see what's on the trade block. We're mainly looking for possibly a right tackle or a left tackle that we could train up. There is Trey Pipkins. Trey Pipkins. Pipkins is actually really good. He's a top 42 left tackle. He has all the stats you need: strength, run, pass, lead, impact blocking, injury. His injury is also on 88, which is good. Is this online? If it is, is there any open slots? No, this is online, but there are no open slots. Big market, which we'll have, and quarterback, which we'll have. If starting, the team will look to draft a replacement. Future starters will be placed ahead of him. I like him. I think he's a very good left tackle. But before I put all my effort towards him, let's see is there any, because you got to go with the best player available, not just, the player you like. I would like to pick up one of them as well and make them a left guard. But let's look through here a little bit. Make sure there ain't no, tremendously, ridiculously good players that we're overlooking. Nate Herbert. I remember Nate Herbert. I remember Nate was pretty good. He's a top 26 right edge. I think we're good with Oos though, because we got Oos and Espinoza. Then there's Dorian Williams. Then there's Matreus Lafe. I think I'm saying his name correctly. Matreus Lafua. LaFleur plays for the Cowboys. He's pretty good. Looking to strengthen the line right now, though. But I would not turn down a good cornerback as well. Joshua Williams. Let's see what Williams got. Okay. Good man coverage. Top 24. Big market. Close to North Carolina. Okay. We would have 2 to 3 for him. What would y'all be looking for him? They want a halfback or a will side linebacker. Okay, at will, I have nobody I'm trying to get rid of. I have a middle linebacker. Okay. Let me see Mike again. Chance Campbell. I mean, if you bump his play recognition, like if you get him, he is basically a run stopper. So if you bump his play recognition, let me see if I call him. Do you know how much hours you have on this game? I have over, I think, 100 hours in this year's Madden and over 1,000 all the way around. Donovan, I answered that already. This is an online franchise, but there's no open slots. He costs $9 million. By getting him, I wouldn't get him. I just go to free agency and get one. Oh, the lineman. Wait, the cornerback was $9 million. The quarterback was $9 million. Oh my God. Yeah, I see why they're trying to trade you. Is there any future starter tags in here? Okay. No faces that I recognize. Alright. What's up with you? Pretty good. What's the tags like? Big market. He wants to be close to the court. Ooh, this will work. Because he wants to be in a big market, which we are. He lives in New York, which is right across the bridge from Philly. And he wants a team franchise quarterback. So let's see if we can work something out for you. They are looking for a bunch of stuff I'm not going to give them, but I can give you my center. I would give you my center for him. Okay. I can always pick up another center. And then I'm going to go after that lineman boy. I haven't forgotten about him. Campbell I might hold on to. I may make him into a strong side linebacker. Let me see Samuel as well. Ooh. Samuel. So Samuel's problem is probably going to be that his play recognition is at least, what's that going to be, 8, 9, 10, 11? You're talking about 4 points to get to 70 and play recognition, and his awareness is down, and his zone coverage is down. I mean, you could put him in a practice squad. He's a good hitter, and he has acceleration, but I think he's more of a project than a straight-up player. So let's throw him out there and see if we can get that corner back. Okay, we're moving along pretty well. I would say, but then again, like I said, linemen are hard to find, and I am looking to develop. Bray, thank you for your share. Thank you for your share. What's his motivation in tags? Oh no, he's gone. He doesn't even want to be here, so that's one of those like I'm forcing him to be here type things. Marcus Epps is going to be going to strong safety, and it's going to be Reed Blankenship and Marcus Epps over there. And then Makuba and Peppers over here. I could put a 6 with it if that's how you want to roll. All right, and I got the cornerback that I wanted to pick up. Let's see how he fits into the team. Yeah, he came in. Cooper DeJean's morale is up. This guy's a 74. He's completely green lit. He loves being here. His rating is top 28 cornerback. The man can play zone. He can play coverage. He has almost an 80 play recognition. I mean, no cornerback really hits that hard, so, you know, I ain't going to put it on him like that. We could use a couple more linemen and cornerbacks. So let's go to free agency because we are literally out of picks for the next 2 to 3 years. So let's see who is the best players that are not available on them. Okay, so we got Mitch Widenowski, but I got Braden Mann. Let's see who else is in here. Shelby Harris, Nelson Aguilar, and then there's Leonard Floyd. Let me see Leonard Floyd. Pretty good player, man. Top 17 player. Likes everything about Philly except the fact that we don't have no income tax state. Injuries on 94. About to hit his 10th year in the NFL. So they probably let him go due to financial reasons. What is he looking for money-wise? $4 million. Let me think about it. Justice Hill. Now this is something I don't normally do, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can bring Justice Hill back and see if I can flip him and say this boy Shelby Harris. Charlie, yo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the new and improved Madden franchise. Online, guys, online. I'm back. We doing it live. I'm going. The salary cap's on. The trade deadline's on. Injuries is on. All that sorts of stuff, man. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could put those players that I just picked up together in a trade for Tank Bigsby, because Tank Bigsby is literally one of my favorite halfbacks ever since he became an Eagle, and I think he's on the Falcons. I don't know. He might be the best. He's not going to be the best they have, but I forget who I was doing business with. Was it the Jaguars? I forget. Where did I send him? I picked up somebody. Wasn't the Ravens? There it is. Steelers. Okay, so what if I did 1 for 1, him for him? Okay, so I could probably end up keeping a defensive tackle. Help it. How about you take Harris and I keep Justice? Okay. It's not fully finished, but I might be able to hold on to Justice Hill, which I would like to be able to do. But then again, once I pick up Tank, I'm not really gonna need him like that. And like I said, I'm out of picks, so you kind of gotta go with what you go with. Let me see Grant Calcaterra. Ooh, Grant been around a long time, but he can't run routes. I like him, but I'd rather bring up Latu. Go with them two. Okay, not completely finished, but a good start. Let's do, you know what? Let's just go ahead and give him Justice Hill. Wait. What's Justice Hill's demeanor? Oh, 1 out of 3? Yeah, you can have him 2 for Tank. But wait, yo, I'm giving you all these players, like, I can't get, you got a lineman or something you ain't using? You got like a right tackle you're not using right now? Troy Fatano. I don't know if they'd come up off of him. Yeah, they have no interest in that. They're looking for a defensive tackle. So I could maybe, let me see what this young boy's like. His name is Troy Fatanu. 6'4", 317 pounds, out of Washington State. First year in the NFL, 24, already a star. He's a top 17 right tackle in the NFL. He has run block power, pass block power. He's a starting right tackle, so I can understand them not wanting to let go of him just yet. You got any cornerbacks? I thought they had Asante Samuel Jr. What happened to him? Darius Slay. Slay about to retire. I'm trying to get stronger at line. Pat Wilson. Malik Harrison. Okay. Oh, they got JLX Hunt now. That's why I traded them. Let's see here. Broderick Jones. I'll take Broderick Jones. Let me see what Broderick got. Well, Broderick Jones is 6'5", 311 pounds, 24 years old, 2 years in the game. He's a top 36 left tackle. He has all the intangibles to be very good in this league already starting. I know it says top 36 because he's playing left tackle. I'm assuming if I flip him to right tackle, I can maybe get him up to maybe a 73, 74 for the season's out, and he could be a good backup if you don't end up getting like a superstar starter. Motivations come out to be he wants to be close to Georgia. I have no mentor, but I do have a franchise quarterback. So let's see if we can do him. Let's see if they're willing to go along with that. A lot of times you got to pick players that they're not necessarily using right away. Brandon Eccles. He cannot play man coverage. Okay. So let's see what we got in this trade. Okay. I figure Broderick would be harder to move just because of the fact that you're putting a tight end that they're using in. What's up with Chenault? Does he really want to be here? No. Chanel wants to be closer to where he is. So let's put Chanel in there. All right, and I'll take that. Bringing Tank Bigsby back to the team and picking up a left tackle is very good at his position. Okay, so the first thing I would do so I can look at the roster differently. Tank is back. I would flip that left tackle. Well, he's better than him. Okay, then what I would do is I would make Andrew Dillard a right guard. A right tackle. And let's see how he looks from the right tackle position. Is he still a 69? Because I think that he's a very good left tackle. I think once you put some development on him, he's going to be better. Now, let's see. Did he fall below 69? No. Okay, so either way, he can play right or left. And that's pretty good. His pass block needs work. That's about the one thing I would say. That his pass block really needs work. His motivation and tags, he loves a Super Bowl chance, and he loves my win record. He would like to be closer to Washington, but he's not really worried about that. I'm not saying I'm going to leave him there because I could also use him as a left guard. So let's see what he would be like. He's a 69 as a right tackle. What would he be as a left guard? Did you pick up Bryce for Wheaton or no? Oh no, I got what's his name? I got Jalen. What is that guy from the Jaguars? I'm blank. Josh Hines Allen. Let's see. What would he be as a left guard? Because I feel like Landon Dickerson is going to end up retiring in a bit. So what would he be? Would he be a 69 left guard? Yeah, he's 69 wherever he goes. But he's in the top 43% there. He's basically a depth piece right now. I'm not declaring that we're done in that position. Okay, we brought in some good people so far. We got two good defensive tackles that can help Jordan Davis and the boys. From the linebacker room, I would like to see Jahad Campbell start at strong side linebacker. So let's see if I could slide him and see what it would change about his ability. He's a 76. Let's see. Strong side linebacker. Yeah, I got Josh Hines Allen, and I didn't punt anything. I did it correctly. He's a 76. He is rated as a top 15 strong side linebacker in the entire NFL, so he's about to be top 10 when he flows. He's greenlit everywhere. He's our new starting side linebacker, and we got Jeremiah Trotter behind him. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Campbell stay at middle linebacker until I see who else I'm gonna move into position. Will side's a little light, cornerback's a little light, so free safety should be good. I think I'm gonna move Makuba to, or no, I'm gonna move Mike Epps to, Marcus. Excuse me, Mike. Well, Marcus is actually better at that position than him, so I'm gonna move Makuba to free safety because I want to run a roster where everybody has a backup. Let's move Makuba to free safety and see if that changes anything. No, this is not that franchise where we create players. This is an online franchise with no standpoint. It's a completely new franchise. The old franchise was deleted by accident. Well, not by accident by me, but the file was corrupted. Okay, Makuba's at 72. It says that he's in the top 73 as far as free safeties. His acceleration is great. He's going to sit behind Reed Blankenship anyway, so we're pretty good there. And then you got Javaris Peppers and Marcus Epps behind him. No, this is online with just me. I'm not playing other players or community members or creating players or doing anything like that. I'm taking it back to the old school when you just play, I think that we kind of got, it was good, don't get me wrong, it was fun while it lasted. Who they traded him to? Oh, the Buccaneers got Likely. I didn't even see that he was on the trade, bro. Let me see something. Let's see. The Buccaneers got him. Hold on one second. All right. Now, Isaiah likely was traded to them. He's currently their best tight end, but they do have Cade Otton, so I can always fall back to Cade if they don't give me likely. But let's see how attached they are to likely. Would you trade them? Yes, they would. Okay, they're asking for a lot of good players who I actually wouldn't hand over like that. I would give you Marquez Valdez-Scantling for him. Oh no, you know what? I got my tight ends. I don't need him. Dallas Goedert, Kyle Pitts, Johnny Wilson, and Grant Calcaterra. Y'all need him. Oh, what about the guy behind him? Would you come up off of Cade? No trade offers for Cade, huh? What about for Scantling? Okay, just checking. Gotta check in. All right, now let's go back to free agency. We got we got a good amount of money, so we can make a splash when it comes to free agency. We are going to need a backup quarterback. I would prefer for it to be my man, Big Carson Wentz. You out there, Big Wentzadelphia? Aw, Big Wentzadelphia on somebody's team. I do that a lot, like where I bring Carson Wentz back to play on the squad. Big Wentzadelphia, like, nah, my time in Philly's done, bro. It's over with. No real cornerbacks that I had anybody in mind had cornerbacks. Ooh, Boston Scott is out there, and he only wants $1 million. I think that's a good pickup. He has the speed. He's hard to catch. He likes the highest value offer. He would like to be in a no-income tax state. But before we do that, because he doesn't need to be a starter, I would look at, before I go all the way down to him, I would say let's look at some of these top flight guys right here. Like there's Alexander Madison, and then there's Zach Moss. So let's compare the two. Both of them are power backs. Myself personally, I tend to like elusive backs better. There's only 1 point down. Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, Kenny was my boy. We won the Super Bowl with Kenny. I'm bringing Kenny back. I know what I'm getting. Now I got Tank Bigsby, Saquon Barkley, and Kenneth Gainwell. So we good there. What's the wide receiver room looking like? I mean, let me look it up. Did DJ Chark retire? Like, cause I think he retired. No, he's on he was on the Falcons, let me see. Did he retire? Let me see. Because if he retired, I don't want to pick him up. He retired. Luigi Yoke. Welcome in, man. Yeah, so DJ Chark retired, so I don't want to pick him up. Treylon Burks, future starter. Okay. Horrible release. But he is a future starter, so he is going to get... See, but it's hard to teach release to a wide receiver. That's one of the things I noticed. A lot of guys, those guys are older. And there's DJ, and then it kind of falls off till you get down to Jamison Crowder. Got Gabe Davis. This guy's going into his 10th year. Kadarius Toney really needs to learn release as well. Justin Watson. Okay, he can run some routes. He's super fast. And he can catch. Okay, what are you? Justin Watson? Very good looking wide receiver. Got speed, can run routes, can catch the ball. Completely in agreement with us. Let's go ahead and bring him on. Upgrading releases early. Upgrade the playmaker archetype. Okay. What do we got? Okay, we got 3 spots. Let me see what we're looking like in the wide receiver room. Okay, running about 6. 6 might be a little too heavy. Scantling, I'm probably going to try to move for a right tackle. And I'm going to let these 2 boys, Watson is also 30. I'll probably move both of them for a good right tackle if I can. Let's see. Oh wait, let's see what the trade block look like. It'll be easier to go to the trade block. What's the wide receivers looking like? They're all normal. Let's see. Left and right tackle. Once again, Pittman. That's what it was. I'm gonna trade for Pittman. How about if I was to send you Justin Watson? All right, and we got our left tackle. Let's put him at. Let's go ahead and put our left tackle. What's he coming in at? Okay, coming in as a 70. Motivation and tags are 2 out of 3. He is rated as number 40 left tackle. Okay, and then we're gonna move him to right tackle and see. We're gonna move him to right tackle and see if we can keep his 70 streak. Just so we know we have him at right tackle, so he can train at right tackle. And yes, he's still a 70. He is rated as top 32, so he's a better right tackle than he is a left tackle. Okay, and then center, we don't have a backup center, but let me look around. I think we need some more cornerbacks. Yeah, we only have 4 cornerbacks, so we have 3 more spots. So let's go back to free agency. Let's see. I'm surprised. You know what? Let me see something. Because there's one player that I would love to have on my team that I'm a fan of, which is Asante Samuel Jr. But I'm trying to understand. I thought he played for the Steelers. He might still be in areas. He plays for the Texans. Okay. What would y'all want for him? No trade packages. Okay. I'll believe that when I see it. What about for Scantling? I can move Makuba back to the practice squad, but see, Micah Epps, he has good zone coverage, but he has bad man coverage. He's a top 18 back though. I'm wondering if I could get. You know what? Asante Samuel Jr. Why is he a 76? He's a good player, but he attached to the Vikings. Can I get a running back in this franchise instead of a quarterback? Oh, I'm not doing creative players on this one. Straight up, this is an online franchise. Cap is on, everything like that. All the things that people have said they did not like seeing, as far as not seeing the cap, well, it's on now. So, what about the Saints? I would love to pick up somebody. Oh, the Seahawks. They got my boy Tariq Woolen. They want DK or Jalen Carter. I would be willing to part ways with, say, I got one of the deadliest defensive cores in the NFL, and I got the money to keep them together. So, but the truth of the matter is also Christian Wilkinson is not going to develop because he doesn't like the fact that it's a no income tax state. You said the online league, or did I misunderstand? Yeah, this is online. This is online as far as like online. I'm not going to be playing against other people, but it is online. The salary cap is online. The only thing I do is get rid of the penalties, right? Like the what you call it, the cap penalties. That's the only thing I'm asking for. You know, just at least let me clear the cap penalties so I can continue trading. So we can keep the team rolling. But outside of that, basically everything's on cap, injury. I got on all pro. I got practice squad stealing on so people can hold on to their practice squads. Yeah, this is how I used to play years ago. Okay, let's put Williams up there. I see you was thinking this was the minor league. How do you get rid of the cap penalties? I'll show you right here with the cap penalties, right? All you want to do is come over to options, users, excuse me, my fault. Options, members, and then you go over to your team and you just click clear cap penalties. See? And then what it does is it takes it all away. So that way you have money instead of having those penalties for getting rid of stupid players. Because I'm not gonna lie, the Eagles had heck of dumb people. I feel like we would need Tariq Woolen more than we would need Christian Wilkinson. But I also feel like Christian Wilkinson's like all of like a couple of weeks away from being a 90. So I'm not really looking to get rid of him. I would love to pick up Tariq Woolen, but that's kind of like something I'm probably going to have to just deal with till next season. Because Tariq Woolen is very good. Not a problem, Charlie. Tariq Woolen is really good. They're looking for a tight end. Tariq Woolen for Kyle Pitts? Yeah, I would do that, especially with Johnny Wilson being only 7 points below. So no branch. Basically, I have safeties already. I have Reed Blankenship, Jabril Peppers, Makuba, as well as Marcus Epps. So I don't actually need branch. What if I gave you Kyle Pitts? Would you give me Woolen? Okay, it'd be different if I could get him with Woolen. Let's see here. Panay Ford is actually very good. He's a top 10 defensive tackle. I believe Cooper DeJean is the best slot in the league, but I understand where you're coming from if you like him as a player. Panay Ford is actually really interested in being here. Christian Wilkinson isn't. He's 2 points higher than Woolen. Oh, excuse me, Woolen. What does Woolen want before I bring him over here? No income tax state, scheme fit, and big market. Man. I think it's too high of an asking price, in my opinion. I think I got $67 million. I can afford to look around a little bit. Let's see if there's maybe some veterans we can lean on in the cornerback room. Desmond King. Desmond King is a star cornerback, 75 years old. Let's pick him up. Okay. I'm trying to stay in the upper echelon of players. Tyson Hill, no. Mike Hilton, Cameron Sutton, Benny. I remember Benny. Oh, he has a man-to-man. Trey Brown. Okay. He has a good play recognition. He has 77 play recognition, 75 man coverage, 72 zone coverage from the rip. And then his motivation and tags, he would like the big market only. Okay, I like what I'm seeing from Trey Brown. Let's see who else is out there. Shouldn't really look to go too far down anyway. The best available young safety would be the boy Trey Brown. But then below him, there is Trey Henderson, Trey Herndon. Okay, he's pretty good as well. We have 2 spots available. One has to go to a cornerback. So let's see the practice squad first. I mean, not the practice squad. Let's see the trade block before we pick up free agents. Okay, so the people on the practice squad, people that are on the, is the line straight? Do they have all the backups they need? Okay, so, and then we got 4 tight ends. Okay, and we got 5 wide receivers. Okay. Yeah, we could afford to bust a move. We need a quarterback. How many cornerbacks we got? That's the main thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cornerbacks, and we got backup free safeties. All right. I think we might be able to go a little light on cornerback. I don't think we need to trade for another cornerback. We could look to bring in maybe an edge or a quarterback. Okay. So let's go to free agency and let's see who is the best out there. Let's go by position. Nelson Aguilar is in his 10th year in the NFL. He went to, I forget where he went to. He went somewhere right before we won the NFL belt. Leonard Floyd was somebody I was looking at because I could use him on the rush. He's a speed rusher, top 17 rusher, 2 out of the 3, big market, Super Bowl chance that he likes. So let's go ahead and bring Leonard on at his 4 million cap because we got a little bit of money to use this year. And then now let's go and get, what's the fullback look like? I can trade for a good fullback. What about quarterbacks? I kind of was, yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm kind of looking for a scrambler. I mean, I got Shadari Sanders. He's my clear number 2. That's why I was just playing favoritism on anybody that I know. Emory Jones. Emory's at 51. Oh, I know what it is. I think I got that young boy on the practice squad. Cornerback? Kyle McCord? Yeah, we'll bring him up. Oh, no, you know what? Let's see. Kyle is a 66. I think he's the best quarterback really available in free agency this year. But what? Is there any quarterbacks available? Desmond Ritter. And basically the same stuff. Does that say Malik Willis? Huh. That's a good one. I think that's a really good one. Close to home, Georgia. Head coach win percentage. Yeah, let's see if we can work something out for Tariq. I'll go get a free agency player. Well, I don't need to get a free agency player. I'll just trade him some. Well, no, because my roster's kind of set so far, so I don't want to do anything to mess that up. So let's bring up a practice squad player, somebody that's not going to get on the field. Let's bring up Darius Cooper, this no face guy. It's the best sign a mentor to get. It's best to sign a mentor to get more XP in young man game. Yeah, that's where I'm going with like the positions I'm signing. I'm not just picking up people based off of names or picking them up based off of development, because I got the Madden, what you call it, the Madden ability, where you're a master motivator and developer. So let's see here. Let's go with Darius Cooper. My guy is 3 points higher than your guy, so I think I can get a second. How about a third? Are you even willing to do this trade? Okay. So they're willing to do the trade. You just might got to put a little bit more with it. Grant Calcaterra is making more than Kyle Pitts and Johnny Wilson, so you can have him too. All right, and we got a great wide receiver. We got 2 young, very good training wide receivers. We have Shadari Sanders and Malik Willis backing up Jalen Hurts. We also now have another spot open, so we can go to free agency and see possibly about another, say, tight end, possibly. Oh no, not practice for everybody. Harrison Bryant used to play for us. Kind of looking for a vertical threat. They're gonna have time to learn, so. Dulich, Dolchech. I remember him from the season. He was getting it for a while. Is that Firemuth? Man, Firemuth. Oh, I thought they said Firemuth. Maybe we go with the veteran. Any of y'all mentors? Nobody's mentors. Okay. First off, let's bring on a free agent, and let's go ahead and bring him on with the intention of getting a better fullback, because our fullback right now is not the business. So let's just grip up, say, Nelson Aguilar and James Bradbury. Let's just say we did that. They're not staying on this team. But what I would do is look for the best or one of the best free safety fullbacks, because they don't really value them like that. Fullbacks are not really valued like that in the NFL. It was Alec Ingold. Yep. I normally go with Alec Ingold. He's a 75. How about Alec Ingold for Nelson Aguilar? But if I do that, I'm also wanting Jonah Sabani. I want him to. What's up? That's a starting left guard. I didn't think it was gonna come up off of him that easy. What about Chop Robinson? No? Okay. They got Matthew Judon. He's pretty of an older player. Oh, dang. They just gave me Matthew Judon and their fullback for Nelson Aguilar. I was not expecting that. That kind of put us a little over. That put us over the range. They gave up. What's his name? Very fast. What's his name? Matthew Judon. They handed that ball over lightning quick. It was there you go. Nelson Aguilar. It's like, dang, man. So now we got Matthew Judon as a 78. Leonard Floyd. I would say move Josh Oos to the left side. Move Josh Oos to the left. Okay. And then we have 54. Let's see what we're running high. Okay, 3 cornerbacks, 3 halfbacks, fullback. Wide receivers running at 5. Tight ends are running at 3. Left tackle 1. Left guard 1. Center none. Right guard 1. Right tackle 1. Left tackle and right edge are at 3. Defensive tackle is at 4. Sam is at 2. Mike is at 3. Will is at 2. Cornerbacks are at 5. Free safety is backup. Strong safety. Here we go. James Bradbury. Okay, now, who would I want to get for, you know what? He's a very high-rated player. So let's do this. Let's look at a position where we were like, I remember who I was trying to trade with. Where was it? It was the Texans. They had Asante Samuel Jr. And I wanted to see if I could scoop him up for, say, Bradbury, because I would love to have him on my team to be able to develop him. Okay, my guy's higher than your guy, so how about, let's just see where they are. How about a third? Okay, probably don't want to come off of picks like that. I can understand. But this right tackle, I know they wouldn't do it, but he too old for me to give up too much for him. How about just right there? Oh no, you know what? Let's look at the linebacker room, because that's what I'm trying to get. Oh yeah, didn't he? He was on the trade block for a little bit. No interest in that. Okay. We can go straight up. I picked him up out of free agency. No? Okay. There's also Kool-Aid McKinstry, who's a 76. I would love to pick him up. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to identify a very low-rated player to get Bradbury somewhere. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong thing. Wait, do I have any backup free from cornerbacks? Oh, I got the ball. Ombre Thomas. I didn't even know that. Ooh, Ombre cannot play man. He's going to get destroyed. Perry Nickerson. Perry going to get crushed in the zone. And his play recognition is bad. Yeah, we're going to bust a move at a cornerback to make this happen. You can't take the field with a cornerback with James Bradbury. And then Samuels plays for the Texans now, so he's locked in. There's what's his name? I don't know if he's in a. Here we go. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He's an 84. I mean, if you could get him, I would just turn him into a cornerback myself personally, or make Makuba a cornerback. Is probably what I would do if I could get him back. What are y'all looking for? Wills. Linebackers like gold now. I'm not really looking to come off of any linebackers. I will say this. I could give you Mike Epps as well, but I think Mike really likes being here, right? 2 out of 3. He wants to be close to Virginia, the highest value offer. What's his abilities? His man coverage ain't all that good, but he can hold down that position if something was to happen. He's like a depth piece in a sense. Just got the line to a good, solid position. Don't really want to mess around there. I can see throwing Andrew Dillard in there. Okay. I'm not interested in either one of those. What about Marcus Van Scanlon? Okay. CJ is one of those super powered strong safeties right now, so especially with him playing for like the Texans the way that he ended the year, so he won't be able to be moved. So you're gonna have to think lower rated and younger. Let's see here. We could bring Stephon Gilmore in as a mentor. Do they trade him? No trade packages. Okay. So let's do a potential trade and see what comes back from it. Let's do James Bradbury and Matthew Judon and see what comes up. No. I'd rather sign, what am I? I'm one over, ain't I? Okay, one over. So who's the one? Oh, Bradbury, right? Okay, so then how many cornerbacks would I have still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're actually good on cornerback. So I could trade Bradbury away for, say, Sam linebacker that I'm looking at. Say like the Browns. I might be able to get Devin Bush, who is somebody that I saw really do very well in the last run. Let me see what the stats are, though. Devin wants historic championships and highest value offer. I can offer him that. His play recognition is pretty good. Top 17 strong safety in the league. He's a run stopper, and you got to stop the run. Yeah, I can see him straight up for James Bradbury. If they roll with it. But if they roll with that, then I got to request like how about Jenkins? How about Bento? Straight up for Bush. No? Okay. Let's see. Who else has somebody I might want to look at? Oh, the Chargers have the one ball I wanted to pick up. Say I know it. You know what? I could always turn a linebacker into a Sam side linebacker. There's Ivan Pace. Ivan dislocated his hip. He will be out 3 to 5 weeks. Dang. I should have traded for him before he got hurt. Let's go to the NFL list. Okay, so Jahai Campbell is now the number 2 best strong side linebacker in the NFL, which is an actual good thing. Then there's Speed, Bush, Derek Barnes, 73 years old, already in the top 5 conversation of strong side linebackers. I think linebackers are going to be extremely hard to pick up. Let me see what he's playing like. Oh yeah, he has all the intangibles, motivation and tags. Okay, we might have 2 out of 3. Health is on 91. I would be willing to trade you James Bradbury. This is the person I'm trying to move is James Bradbury. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and find a team that's looking for a free agency. Oh, you know what? Let me just find somebody that's looking for a strong safety and just see if we can get any pick. Because any pick's better than nothing, you know, instead of releasing them to the free agency, basically. Okay, and then somebody's looking for a strong safety. Okay, the Buccaneers are looking for somebody strong safety. I'm looking for a cornerback. How about Jacoby Parrish? Oh, that's nice. A hidden young ball that looks like his play recognition is gonna be pretty bad, but that'll get that can be fixed. How about I don't really have anybody else I could have gave you too. Um, how about him and Marquise Van Der Scantling because he's at his 4th year. Okay, let's see if I throw on a couple thirds and something. And I got a hidden cornerback. Okay, I'll take that one. It's a good trade in my eyes. How's the young boy feeling? He's not even ready to go yet. He's still young. My man's hidden. I don't know what he's gonna be. 75 man coverage, 70 zone coverage. Play recognition's down a little bit, but he's already a top 28 cornerback. Likes a Super Bowl chance, but everything else is pretty cool. Okay, so how many cornerbacks do we have? 6? Okay, we don't need 6 cornerbacks on the field. So let's dive into his record and see what he's going to be. I never said this was a rebuild, AJ. Oh, I wanted to see what is he going to be. Is he going to be a star? Okay, so he's going to be a star cornerback. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him, I'm going to go ahead and keep him on the roster on the field just in case to, get better as a cornerback. And then Desmond King is there, so we should be pretty good at cornerback. Linebackers looking good. D-tackle still running strong. I was able to hold on to my people. Now, Matthew Judon, he's a mentor, so I feel like he's going to be able to help Josh Hines-Allen and Leonard Floyd. Well, Leonard Floyd's almost a bridge player, so, he's here out of depth positions. But, yeah, everybody else I'm looking to, train up. I'm trying to see that one person that I can send down without really losing anything. I would say, let me see, Kelly Ringo has the worst play recognition out of everybody. Well, second to worst because this boy's a rookie and he's been in the league 2 years. So I would say, let me see Kelly. He's gotten better. His tackle is so bad, but he has gotten better. But then, like I said, I have Makuba floating from the top side, and I have Evans floating from the top side. So, and Kelly Ringo's 23, this boy's 25, and his play recognition is 78. So, I mean, it'd be nice to have them all on the field, but I think Kelly, I don't know what I want to do with just yet. So let's go ahead and move him down to the practice squad. Oh, we're at 52. Oh, so we could keep Kelly up here. But what are we missing? Is there any positions? Okay, halfback's good, fullback's good, wide receiver. Okay, yeah, that's why we need to send him further down, so that way we can have a wide receiver be brought up. Oh, I'm already one down. Okay. Do I have any wide receivers on the practice squad? There's Brenton Covey. I mean, it's going to take a while to teach Covey the routes. So let's go to, say, the trade center. See what they got out there. The highest rated wide receiver is a 74. Okay. Let's compare that to free agency. Okay. And then Danny Gray has a 95 speed, 93 acceleration. He's only 26 years old. His release needs to be worked on, but he is lightning fast. He can run all the routes. And at the same time, he has 2 out of the 3 likes for us. And he's originally wearing an Eagles jersey. His health is at 83. His stamina is at 78. I say bring Danny on. Danny boy, the pipes are calling. See what I'm saying? Go and bring Danny on. And then, because I don't want to take a chance with DJ Chark Jr. and then he ends up retiring at the end of the year. So, alright. We're back up to 53. About to get to this Chiefs game. I was upset that I can't fire my coach. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to fire my coach. First off, let's look at some of these calls. Defense felt a little light. This is offense. Defense has more than I have. So let's go with triple. No, give me old school football play sheet. We got 20 left. I can't do nothing with that. This one, I need another point. Okay, so hopefully no injuries. We can back up. Okay, we got upgrades available, which is great. Players are getting better and better. I know that's bullcrap. Like, some stuff they need to stop doing away with all the time. Tank is at 78. CXN, I'm gonna put something in the chat. If you know what it means, you can go check it out. But it's always up and down on TikTok and side by side on YouTube. AJ Espinosa's getting better. Put this. He can be a run stopper. Is he a run stopper? He can be either one, power or run. Put on a run. If that's what he is, let him be what he is. I think that'll work. Okay. We'll see. Wait, because we got some money to pay some of these players. Let's just see this free agency before we call it a day. Hold on. Dalvin Tomlinson. Okay. Wow. Dalvin's a star. He's very good. Like, he's good enough to where I think I'm going to make a space for him. Like, because I have money this offseason. Dalvin's a star. You don't leave a star defensive tackle out there. And then with Zach Moss, I already have Kenneth Gainwell, so I don't need him. Troy Hill. Troy is a 76. Wow. Yeah, he's coming on the squad. See, that's why I didn't want to just skip over people that are just normal, because they could be really good too. Preston Smith. I remember him. Marcus Hurst. Pretty good. We're pretty good at defensive tackles. Okay, now let's see about practice squad eligible people. Okay, there's Deontay Wicks. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Fire all them bums for my practice squad real quick. All them balls that's just depth pieces and stuff like that. Get rid of all of them. Like all these 60s. The backup field back we gonna keep. Kristen Latu will keep. Eli Ricks. Brayton Covey. Patrick Jones fired. Nickerson fired. Brenton Covey. Brent been in the game 3 years and still can't run the routes again for free. Fired. Antoine, 1 to 3 weeks, and you're a rookie, and your health is already at 85. See what you got in ratings. Play recognition's horrible. Fired. Place him on injured reserve. You're done for the year. Okay. Now we got some space. Joey, thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes. Okay. So, practice squad eligible. Wicks, we're going to bring on to... Actually, let's bring him on to... What's his abilities? Yeah, bring him onto the practice squad for now until I'm lined up. Okay, and then we got this boy, Jamarcus Ingram. Okay. Jamarcus just need a little bit more time in the pass block, but we're going to sign him to the practice squad as well. Then you got BJ Ojolari. I just got rid of his brother. Xavier Gibson, who's also a pretty good wide receiver. We're going to hold there for a minute. Zach Harrison. Trey Hawkins III. Mm, 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 mm. I would say go with Gibson. There's Isaiah Fuski. CX1. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Nobody really stands out like that. There's BJ Ojolari. He's only 23 years old. I could get the Ojolari brothers. That would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's his brother. I think his brother's on another team. Let me see if his brother's in practice. No. Okay. I think that I would love to see the backup cornerbacks. These two boys right here, man to man. I'd rather pick them up. See what he got. Play recognition is at 65. Play recognition is very big to me because it doesn't matter if you can run fast if you don't know what the play is. Okay, Alex Austin. That's something I'm more looking for. Okay, so to sign him. Okay, now let's see who's on the practice squad now. Okay, this looks better than what it looked before. You still got Eli Ricks, still got Latu, still got Njomu, got a couple other people we're working on as well. Now, what do we have at wide receiver? Okay, so we had Gray, Danny Gray, who's super fast. Okay, and then at the cornerback room, okay, we got 6. I think that's because Hill came on and Hill was so good as a player. Yeah, for 85 play recognition, you keep him on the field. Yeah, and then I found a defensive tackle, Tomlinson. Tomlinson is 31 years old and he's a 77. Let's see who would step up if I traded him. Ooh, I can get a good center. I can get a real good center from the Chargers, Andrew James, and I did want a center, and he's a top 25 center. Big market, close to Utah, highest value offer. His health is at 91. He is 6'4", 300 pounds, 28 years old, 6 years out of USLA. Yeah, I got Kyle Pitts and Metcalf. Got a beast roster so far. I done got rid of 3 years worth of draft picks, so we're gonna be out of it for a while. I'll take that trade. I'd rather have the backup center than have a defensive tackle that's not gonna see the field. See, now I got a backup for Cam Jurgens, so that they can kind of run off of each other. Okay, so we're too heavy. What I was gonna say was with Devin Lloyd, I was gonna hunt down BJ's brother, AJ. I said OJ. I think it's AJ Ojolari. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't hunt him down. Hold on, how you spell his name again? Oh, Ojolari. That way I can have the Ojolari brothers. Here we go. Aziz Al-Jalari. Trade for him. What y'all want for him? Nothing? Okay. I was able to come across some good linemen. Campbell's pretty good. I get Campbell for him. No? Okay, well, I'm still working on Campbell, so that's cool with me. Oh, I know I was giving him Leonard Floyd. But if I'm going to give you Leonard Floyd, bro, we're going to have to talk about some sort of compensation. How about David Long? I got David Long back, a star Willside linebacker, and Aziz Ojolari. We got the Ojolari brothers together again. Let's go. I don't think they've ever played together like that. Okay, so now you have Aziz Ojolari. Okay, we got 3 Willside linebackers, 3 Mikes, 2 Sams. We're 3 over when it comes to the field. So what I would say is cornerbacks are massively important. D tackles are running light. 3 there, up 4 here. Okay, so who's who? Can he go to the practice squad? No. Trade him away and see what they want. No offers? Okay. Maybe package him up. How many am I high? 3? Okay. I think the young boy in the practice squad is better than him, right? Yeah, Wicks is a 75. Yeah, I'd rather have Wicks out there. And then send the wide receiver that I have down to the practice squad. Oh, he can't go to the practice squad. Oh, then let's do this. Let's trade you as well as Oos, as well as, and we're going to be looking to get picks. I would say Campbell can go back to the practice squad, so we're not going to trade him. No offers? Okay, who do I want to do business? Oh, crap. 1 second, Joe. All right, y'all. I'm back. As I was saying, I'm dealing with this detector issue right now. So if it happens to pop off again, I apologize for that loud sound in your ear. I know how it feels sometimes to have random sounds. Hopefully, it holds. You know. Um, okay, so I was looking to get rid of these two players. I was trying to see who do I normally do business with that I get players that they are not valuing as high right now. Let's say, hold on one second. All right, y'all. I am back. I apologize for that. Let me just gather myself here for a little bit. Was a little bit aggravated, so not with y'all or anything like that. Just basically dealing with stuff. Okay, so let's see. I would love to have Latu. Latu. I tried to come after him for as a player last year. I couldn't really pick him up. Let's see what they say. Okay. What about the Saints? I know I like Chase Young. If they would come. All right, so we're back in it. Sorry, I had to get some things together there in the background. Um, okay. So what about for Chase Young? Would y'all come about for Chase Young? Okay, so oh wait, I think I got the volume up. Okay, then let's just do picks. Let's find somewhere that's looking for a wide receiver or a left edge. See if we can get us a good. Sorry to say that's going to be beeping in the background. I can't do anything about that. Every now and again, there's just going to be a beep. Let me go see something. 1 second. go with trade away, see what we get offered. No offers. I think he played for the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see how he matches up against everybody else. Okay, so this guy, he can go down to the practice squad. He doesn't know play recognition just yet. So he can develop on the practice squad. That'll put us under 1. Okay. And we should be good. Wait, what? Your roster sees the maximum number of 53 active players. What are you talking about? No, I don't. I'm already under 53 players, bro. What are you talking about? Did he not go to the practice squad or something? I just sent somebody down. Send trade away Devin King or let me see, does he want to be here? All right, 2 out of 1. And then with this guy, does he want to be here? Oh, he really wants to be here. Yeah, he's the guy I picked up. Oh, the center guy. I forgot all about him. But that's the Lions' backup. Just go ahead and release Andrew Dillard. It'll give me more cap space anyway. Okay, now it says I'm at 52. So let's go ahead and bring up that cornerback. See if I can bring him back up. Boy, Joshua Parrish. Or you know what? Is he better than Kelly Ringo? Like, does he have like better play recognition or something? Kelly has better play recognition than him. But he can tackle better and hit people better than him. As far as coverage goes, his man coverage is better and his zone coverage is better than his press. Okay, bring him up and let's see if I can get across the line of the game. If they let me, then I'll run with Kelly. If I don't, I'll run one light. Okay, so I guess I must have some. Oh, you know what? Somebody must be injured that's on the team. That's what I think is going on here. Somebody is injured, and yup, Tank Bigsby is week to week, and even without Tank, we're still over. So let's go ahead and if that be the case, as much as I love Gainwell, I would rather trade Gainwell and leave that cornerback that I just brought up, because you need more you're going to need more cornerbacks. We don't need 6 cornerbacks. So I would say send the young bull down. No, let's get him together. Trade Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth plays for another team anyway, so as much as I wanted to bring him back to the squad, we can go ahead and just get him out of here in a quick move. Jonathan Jones. Okay, let me see Jonathan Jones. He is a 31-year-old cornerback. Very good player, but not exactly what I'm looking for. But if y'all have an interest in Kenny Gainwell, what y'all can do is go ahead and give me like a 3rd and a 2nd. How about a 3rd and a 3rd? How about a 3rd this year and a 3rd further out? How about a 3rd this year and a 4th next year? All right, got a 3rd and a 4th. We under 1. Okay, let's see. All right. I don't know why they told me I got to be under. Let's see weekly recap so you guys can get caught up, and we will get the first game of the day.
The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's the Eagles' defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, they scoop it up, and instead of giving up points, they're scoring points all the way the other side of the field. Touchdown, scoop, and score.
It's a good game against Dallas.
The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the
so that noise is going to be in the background. I got to get it sorted out. Some stuff always happens on, like, the holidays. You know how it'd be, like, the holidays and nobody's, like, working or something like that? I used to spam Wix on crossing routes. Oh, for real? Panda, I did not know that. Hold on, I had a chat pulled up for that. Panda said I used to spam Wix on crossing routes. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Oh, Bijan spun off of that boy.
Gets room, gets it in.
I like that the highlights are not like basic highlights. You know, where it's like,
lastly, we go to Indianapolis.
See what Miami got for the Colts.
Taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the Pro Bowler from a year ago.
He ran straight into a Lindman. He ran out of 2 straight tackles. One was a hit stick.
To the end zone.
And the third hit stick and didn't drop the ball.
Wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott Hansen here in Orlando. Good night from EA Sports.
All right, we got 95 offense, 87 defense, 91 overall. We traded away 2 or 3 years worth of draft picks. Yeah, we're ready to go. Got the team ready to roll. They in a Reds. Hey, what's y'all color rush look like? All red. Do y'all color rush? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do the green pants. Bring back the green effect. Okay. And then, oh, I didn't change the defense last night. That's what it was. I was like, yo, where are these plays from? Let's get on them. That run balanced. Let's go. And then the team I built, I have Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Josh Hines Allen, and Jalen Hurts as the X Factors. Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Jalen Carter, Devontae Smith, Zach Bond, Dallas Goedert, DK Metcalf, Quinyon Mitchell, and Matthew Judon as the superstars. I don't think I set the defense, so that's something. You know what? Hold on. I did not set the lineup. No trades or nothing like that, but I didn't set the lineup. We got Malik Willis in there. At halfback, we have, see, this is what I'm talking about. The lineup was a set for nothing. And then at fullback, Ingles in there. Wide receiver, we now have Wicks. So Wicks is going to go ahead of Marshall. Tight ends are good. Left tackles are good. Okay, left edge needs to be Nolan Smith. Bring Matthew Judon over here. Left edge needs to be Nolan Smith. And then behind him needs to be Espinoza. AJ. And then behind him it needs to be AJ Ojolari. And then in right edge needs to be Josh Hines Allen with Judon behind him and BJ Ojolari. Defensive tackles looking good. Jordan Davis over Panay Ford. Sam's side linebacker is going to be Jahad Campbell with Jeremiah Trotter behind him. We can bring Cole Holcomb over. I have no problem with that. Mike is going to be Nakobe Dean and the boys with more Cole Holcomb. Will side linebacker is going to be Cole Holcomb. David Long. Cornerback is going to be Hill. Island. Desmond King is over him. And then these two dudes. Take him out. Free safeties are the free safeties. Strong safeties are the strong safeties. Kicker is good. Punter is good. Oh, wait. Okay, make sure that was on right. What's the punter at? He good. Okay. Third down running back. No taste. Oh, what's the name's hurt? That's right. Tank Bigsby's hurt. Power halfback. Slot wide receiver. Yeah, bring Smitty out the slot. And then that would make Devontae Smith. I mean, that would make, what's his name? DK Metcalf on the field for number 3. Rush left edge was not set at all. AJ and give me Ojulari. And then on the right, give me Josh Allen, Judon, and Ojulari. Rush defensive tackle needs to be Jordan Davis, as well as Christian Wilkinson. Nose tackle is Jordan Davis. Oh, well, Jordan's coming on the rush. We can get Christian for the nose tackle. But he's faster? Who's faster? Yeah, he's way faster than Wilkinson. Sub linebackers. Bring in big Nakobe Dean. Give him sausage Dean links. Desmond King behind him. And give me the ball. Eisen. Oh, Christian Wilkinson, does he have better block shedding? Oh, he has a 90 block shedding. Okay, yeah, let him do it, and then it'll be Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis behind him. Rush defensive tackle is Jordan Davis ahead of him. Okay. All right, we got a roster. All right. Y'all, wait. All right, let's do it. Let's do this.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Welcome back, Pat. Let's do this.
On the Eagles
I had a game all day.
is their head coach. This guy got the season started out right, a home victory in the season opener. On the other side, the Eagles' all-time winningest coach, coached Philly for 14 seasons, beat him in Super Bowl 57 before losing to them last year. Of course, it's Andy Reid.
All right, boys.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Arrowhead.
Dang, I put a solid hit on him. He kept going.
The 30-yard line. So,
Y'all see Pat cut his hair.
The three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP.
He covered 3.
Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just
Cover 3 drop.
Performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance,
he went to Travis.
I think they've got a real shot to have success.
Bring the 3 double bus.
Take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually
The tackle read.
this defense a little bit more downfield. An early test here for that offensive line.
Cover 3 hard flat.
They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is,
We got to tighten up that run game. We got to tighten up that run defense.
side of the ball in the next third down situation.
Pick up there of 13. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with the tempo. And he surges forward for a gain.
Good stop. Good stop.
He was brought down by It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Give me nickel trap too.
So, from 37, here's
Switch it up.
second
He's not at the
and
line.
4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one
I'm challenging that.
along the sideline.
I'm challenging that. I'm challenging that.
After that last play, the challenge flag.
I don't think he got that.
And we will get a review right here.
I don't believe he got that.
Was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules look as either 2 feet or a body part.
He
that
was
is
out of
not
bounds. So
allowed
he gets
to
the
be
ball. His
down
foot was up.
With possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control. So that's what the referee is looking at here.
That's bull.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Mahomes quickly out to right.
That's right. Good hit, Dean.
Gets too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers
10 for
for
2.
him from the game a week ago. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And this
That's
takes
Travis
him
Kelce.
into the red zone. He's
He been
brought
doing that for
down
years.
inside the 20-yard line. It's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Pat not gonna play in the center with us.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying
Cover
to do
4
is
quarters.
just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Cover
It's
4
easy
palms.
from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there.
Oh my God, what happened there?
Touchdown, KC. That is second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long.
My fault. Should have called cover 4 palms.
Defense.
Mike, that's about
That's our build, the super team, and team we get to choose. Hey Ben, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like your trolling stuff starting to become like a problem. For real. Like you come in kind of like trollish, bro. Like we in the first quarter, it's only 6-0. Like how about hello, happy Easter, you know, happy Resurrection Day, something like that, bro.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7.
Come on.
Oh, he's got room past the
Ah, almost had him.
and he's brought down right
Almost had him.
5-yard line. So here come the Eagles
MVP. What a season
Halfback
for
dive.
Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the
He
week.
said I was gonna say that afterwards.
Satisfied
Hold on one second.
with this week's performance. And while
Oh,
he was
yeah.
so clear, he's like, listen,
Uh-huh.
thrilled that we won.
Uh-huh.
Juan Barkley. And he will.
That's what I'm talking about. Why you up there? Tell him what it's hitting for.
Touchdown, Eagles. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the
Hold on
touchdown.
1 second.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow them
Let me record that. That way I can use it. Nah, what I was saying was, man, happy Easter, man.
to operate
What you call it? You said you were gonna say that, bro. Bro.
He's off to the races for 6.
It's like what, like I've been noticing, like I was gonna say happy Easter. Think about it, bro. I'm up here on Easter. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Easter, providing content. Like you said, you was gonna say that after. No, you gotta say something like that from the beginning, bro. Imagine, let me ask you like this, right? You got the viewers, right? Say if you were streaming and I came in and said, yeah, the 49ers not gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Nick Bosa broke his leg. You don't know how good he gonna be. Brock Purdy ain't never won nothing. Imagine if I did that like day after day after day after day. You know, you gotta look at kind of how what you're saying. Not that it's a problem. Everybody has free will, but you know. Give me hot blitz. So what's going on for Easter, Ben?
You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one
How's it
bad
working?
play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good
Come here, come here, come here. Oh my God.
or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't
Travis Kelce, the monster.
week's work and ultimately
And also, and let me tell you the truth too. On some real, I'm a little touchy because that sound you hear in the background is like a sensor in our house, and no one can come out to possibly repair it because today is Easter, so I'm gonna have to wait till probably tomorrow to deal with it. So, you know, I'm like that little chirping in my ear is kind of like, you know, not you chirping, but the sound effect you hear, that's a sensor. It's been going on since yesterday. Of course, it didn't start up until no one could come and see about it.
Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Good hit, good hit. And also, Ben, this is not a super team. This is a online franchise. Welcome to the Prove It year. This is an online franchise with the salary cap on, with the trade deadline on, with injuries on, with wear and tear on. The complaints are over. That's a touchdown. Told you. Yup. This is a let's announce it right now. Hold on. Since it's an adult stream, like I said. Dead serious? Adult stream. What is it? This is an online franchise. I'm not playing against other people, but it's an online franchise. We call it online franchise. The injuries are on, the wear and tear is on, the trade difficulty is normal. Practice squad stealing is not on, so I cannot steal from a practice squad. The trade deadline's on, the cap is on. The only thing I'm doing is just every now and again I am getting rid of the cap penalties. That's the only thing I take care of. I got to be able to trade, so. But yeah, I done traded away 3 years worth of first round draft picks. We got to win. To be honest. All right. Oh, 14-7. Okay, cool. Y'all got the ball to begin with, right? Pat doesn't even play under center, so I'm going to have to come at him in coverage. I'm going to have to play some deep coverage. All right, Desmond. Ah. Why are you running punch? You are so slow. Yeah, John started tripping out earlier. I have no idea what this was. Ooh, they're stacking the box.
So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week
Ah.
2. Look, road games are so hard to
Uh-huh.
get, but it's nice to hit the road
Uh-huh.
or win at home.
Uh-huh.
And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning.
Let's go! Tell him what it's hitting for. Let's go.
looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown.
Well, it was everybody's effort. Put that together. Deadly. No hate, but the Eagles cap in real life might be cooked. I mean, I feel like myself that, if I could be honest, like, as much as I love Howie Roseman, I feel like he messed up by focusing so much on Jalen Phillips. Like, I would have really preferred to have, if I had to choose between Jalen Phillips and the Kobe Dean and Reed Blankenship, I would have rather keep Reed and Dean. Like, I feel like the reason why they bounced was because, basically, at the end of the day, you were focused on Phillips. Because if Jalen is improved this season, it could cause their cap highly. Oh, if Nick, hold on 1 second. I think that, to be honest, I don't see Hurts being in a situation where he can go somewhere. I think that I did see where the Patriots said that they don't want, they're not willing to come up off of a first anymore. So I think that's the end of the AJ thing, because they already said they're not. They already said, no, it's one of those things where Jalen, it's manufactured news. I talked about that in a tweet. Everybody in Philadelphia is saying the same thing, like, nothing against it, but, and I'm not, hold on 1 second. Not saying it like in a bad way or nothing, but like, you know, which was true. Puka Nacua was like literally, you know, and I hope he gets better and stuff, but Puka Nacua was literally found out to be an alcoholic that assaulted a woman, but we're still up here talking about the Philadelphia Eagles.
Super Bowl 57. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Like, it was crazy. Like, Puka Nacua literally got into it with like a woman. Like, he's in rehab right now, but then that's why, like, in a way, I don't really bang with the whole First Take stuff and Get Up and all that. I tend to stick to like Dan Orlovsky, ESPN, NFL Live, NFL Network, stuff like that. I don't bang with a lot of these. Good defense, Reed. But yeah, I'm still pissed about that. I'm gonna be real. I'm still upset that Reed and the Kobe Dean was allowed to walk off from this team. You know, and you didn't get Phillips. It'd be different if you got Phillips and all them dudes left. I'd be like, all right, you know, we had to pay Phillips, but like to actually like not even get them cats and then Phillips leaves. I'm like, what are we doing? You know? Oh my God, sound like he got the car accident. And then, you know the wild part about it, you know how like back in the old days you would just snatch something like that out the ceiling? You cannot do that because it's electrically connected to the crib. Or you can mess yourself up. So gonna probably have to deal with it till tomorrow.
Already, and remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
They got line stoppers out there. Hit me with the PA comeback.
Here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
No huddle. They got linemen out there. Linemen out there. Linemen out there.
He'll look to pick up the pace.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 38
A
yards.
first down throw for Hurts.
First down.
Ooh. Thought he could hold on to it.
Right there to make the play.
Intended for
And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Don't get hit. Last time I ran, he took my head off. Max, thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play.
How you so?
Except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley.
So I'm talking about Barkley.
Just outside the 10-yard line.
I'm talking about.
Back-to-back, gain to 10 yards. And back-to-back first down.
Let's go PA cross.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation.
Ah.
You need to step up here and get a stop.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard.
Boom.
And it'll lead to a second and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got
Great catch, man.
21 Heisman winners. That's Devontae Smith.
This is one of those throws
Give me tight end angle.
when you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ah,
And that is incomplete.
got hit. All right, but we still take the lead.
For third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just
Take
pick
the
their
three.
ears back and go. They know there is
Boom,
no
boom,
room
boom.
for run. It is a must-pass
Boom.
situation.
You know, the wild part about it was that beat is, I'm not as irritated about it anymore, but like in the beginning, I was like, because I'm so used to having like quiet streams and stuff, I'm probably going to give me like an avatar, like some sort of avatar for like some days. I got to get another banner too. I'm going to be getting another banner in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to get the Saquon one where he jumping over top of everybody. That way when they come in, y'all can see him. Every time y'all come in, y'all going to see Saquon backflipping over somebody to get us the championship.
Greg, you take a step back and look at the
And you
big picture.
ain't strong enough. But that couldn't have been an issue.
A 10th
But
straight
now you're saying that
division
now because they
title.
miss you.
You have to remember, two other teams in this division won double-digit games.
How's that
last
just
year.
the size of
So
hole in your
the question is,
chest?
are the Chargers and the Broncos that far behind Kansas
Just
City?
stop. Just stop.
Sounds crazy when you mention it 9 in a row. You think, oh,
Boom, boom.
continue to run away with it, but I'm actually
Cover 3 cloud.
fascinated by this division. I think LA and Denver are a lot closer to this year's version of Kansas City. Maybe then there's a lot of talk about around the rest of the league.
Just stop.
Until someone beats
All right, we're going to play this. And then if they don't get it, we're going to go with a
I think this year, come down the stretch, that spread is going to be a lot tighter.
No, Greg, I'm thinking from a fan or even in the front office.
That was a sack, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. Like, they literally just gave him the ability to throw it away.
The king of the hill because you only play Kansas City 2 of those 17 games. So how do you factor that into your construction?
Yeah, I think it's such a great point. It's really fascinating to dive into. And while I wouldn't necessarily build my roster to just beat Kansas City or to just beat whoever you view as the top team in the division, you do want to find some commonalities among your three division opponents and make sure you are built to play within your division. That's 6 of the 17 now. Winning the division, you get you home playoff games. There's a lot on the line when you win your division and compete for that title. So, yes, every team has to
Give me
build
PA
their
cross.
roster. If you have a bunch of really good quarterbacks, you better be able to rush the passer and play pass coverage. If you're playing a lot of ground and pound, big running backs, you better be really good on the inside in defense and be able to defend the run. So there's themes
Ooh.
across every division.
That's pass interference, man. Something.
Within the division are usually the teams that find themselves in
Oh. It's cool, Saquon. Give me the 4 verts.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Back them off. Back them off.
Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Seattle. Calling Seattle from Seattle. Let's do this.
Hurts will work here from the pistol.
It's intercepted. I saw when I threw it.
This is intercepted.
I saw when I threw it.
By Christian Fulton. And he's going to give his guys
Come on, Metcalf. You got to go up and take that one away from him, brother.
to take the lead.
Crap.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side for Worthy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down.
Rematch of the century.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. And he'll lose.
I'm making tackles, brother. That's right. Quiet it down. I'm on the line, too. This is no longer just defensive tackle. I'm folding the cornerbacks,
A
linemen.
little further back.
If I see you, I'm hitting you.
Second and goal.
At the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go.
Number 15.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there.
If he does like a quarterback sneak, he's going to get it.
Some extra yards and set up a more manageable 3rd
right, make him kick the field goal. Give me the ball back.
As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Butler's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie this game up here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
17-17, we in a battle.
Take over just before the half.
Hit me with the levels.
Tie game here in the second quarter. And get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J.
No huddle, no huddle. We only got 17 seconds, no timeout.
Hustle him up to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
To throw.
at the 33-yard line.
Open man downfield is Brown.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Inside the opponent's 35.
Dang! This dude's moving so slow, man. Get down there.
Straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We
Good
enjoyed
game,
it so
fellas. Good
much
game
last
so
week,
far, though.
The EA folks said, hey, come back. Let's
Could have
do it
got a
again.
field goal if
So
y'all would have
here
got
we
down
are,
there despite the
week
ball.
2. Let's get after it.
Them Niners
Our
0-1.
trip around the NFL
What you got, Purdy?
starts now.
Ding, ding, ding.
In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the 49ers. And this is the Niners
Purcell,
wideout.
huh?
One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The 49ers get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's the All-Pro, Amon-Ra
Oh
St.
my
Brown.
God, look at that throw.
He was absolutely electric.
This man caught it with his
This,
left
one of
hand
3
while being
touchdown grabs
doubled.
for him in the game.
Covered. Like he literally caught
The
it with his left
Lions
hand.
are off to a good start, 2-0
Then did the
on the
worm.
young season. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Turn middle.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The
All right,
Eagles
boys.
offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying, you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases, Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
And it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly with Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champ. Clearly, towards the end of the season, it was pretty
Good catch.
evident, at least to all of us, that they were the
Take what they're
best
giving us,
team
gentlemen.
that
Take what they're giving us.
played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about
You
history.
smash.
Sometimes people go back 5 or 10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like...
That's pass interference, ref. What the heck?
The legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East
the levels.
divisions in all of sports, not just the NFL.
And it has more of kind of like a college football vibe, right? There's rivalries. The fans kind of don't hate, they hate each other. They're yelling at each other. They're
Great
throwing
catch.
things to the field. It has a little bit more of a college arch enemy, arch
Texas.
rival type of vibe, and I think that's why it's so fun to football fans all across the league. Whether you're a fan of a team in the East or not, when those two teams are on and they're playing each other, you want to tune in.
Great catch, DK.
They whip his way all game long.
It's big DK Metcalf right there. How you gonna get him?
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. It's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved.
Good run, Saquon.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. So,
We'll get just 1 yard.
Here's second and a yard. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
No huddle.
He'll have enough to move the chain.
Oh, somebody's down. Is that Leo Chenal?
3 yards. Now,
It's
after the
tranquil.
play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
He had curl post.
Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab.
You talking about big Pitts? How much is hit for?
That is second TD catch of the season.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get the second half started. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will go up by 7.
Chiefs 17.
The mod window has opened again. So when you get an opportunity, if you would like to do that, reach out to me and we can discuss it.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. That'll be brought down at 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and
Good
Chargers
tackle.
in South
So I'm talking
Carolina.
about Reed.
The Vikings and Steelers in double.
Cover 3 match.
Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets, Rams and Jags, who also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10.
Ah, no. Reed is down. No, not Reed.
Week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games
Give me
towards the
Tampa
end
too.
of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities.
Travis Kelce, man, that's a Hall of Famer right there.
And from what you hear, there's more to come.
Give me cover 3, Buzz made
Sunday,
it.
very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt.
I'm on tackles. I'm telling you, I'm on it.
Get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct.
Okay, Reed Blankenship has bruised ribs. That's why I'm glad I got the roster set up where we have a backup safety. So at free safety, we are going to bring in Makuba and bring Marcus Epps up. Actually, Marcus Epps is better than Makuba, so we're going to put Marcus Epps on. But then, no, let's see what we got in Makuba. Now, you know what? This is a tight game.
Result
Evans.
of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was
Epps.
going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Cover 3 match.
Sets up third down.
Third down and 10.
Mahomes now to throw again. Pass over the middle and caught.
I was about to say, y'all, if they give that to him after 2 power tackles, come on now.
That will necessitate a gain of 6 yards.
I'm talking about just the turning point we needed. Hey, Ben, I want you to have a happy Easter, man, with your family and friends. Hopefully you have a good day as well. If you don't stick around the whole time, I wanted to say that before you got out of here, man. And I wanted to know what you eat for Easter. What? Oh, I thought Cooper was going to run to a touchdown. Yeah, man, you have a happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day. I don't know if you're going to stick around to the end. And if you are still in here when you come back, what do you have to do? Or what are you having to do? I was almost there. If he didn't hunt me down, that was a touchdown.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment
Let's go
to
inside
last year's
cross.
new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year.
I mean, Smitty might be able to run him topside.
About letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know. Does that, and he kept that play alive as long as he could. But the rush eventually gets to him. And
See you post.
A loss of a yard. It's second down.
a second down throw for Hurts.
Dallas, come on, bro. You're a tight end. You got to hold on to plays like that, bro. What the heck? I'm putting it right in your hands. You dropping this one. What are we doing?
Reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
It's cool. We're playing away. We up a touchdown. You want us to go for it?
Then it does after a drop.
2 yards?
Through 3. You're watching the NFL.
I don't know about that.
EA Sports.
Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna give Dallas another shot.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Off the play fake. Hurts.
Dallas, you're benched.
Complete.
You're benched. You're benched. You're benched. You're benched. Kyle Pitts is the new starting tight end. You're benched. You're benched.
They elected to throw on 4th
You're
and
benched.
short. It does not
You're
work
benched for this
out.
game.
They turn
We'll
it
talk about your
over
starting
on
status
down.
after this game. Bro, for real. I'll put it right in your hands twice.
1st and 10
Twice.
for Mahomes. A throw on the move.
Dang, bro, you the tight end. We supposed to be able to look to you. What the heck?
Down inside the 35.
Don't worry, you ain't getting traded or nothing, bro. For this game, you on the bench. It's all Kyle.
First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this forward.
Knew I should just threw it away trying to trust this dude.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough
3rd and 2.
for the first down.
Bring the house. 0 blitz.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
And 2.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
Tampa 2.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Played on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
They put Kelsey in motion.
At the 17-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be
It's basically everything goes to Kelsey.
out 5. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here.
I think that's a cornerback thing. I think I may need to refold some cornerback.
Fourth quarter, everything we wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. They'll get across the 20, buck them down 23-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J.
That back stretch.
And that will lead to a second down. Allen gives to Barkley, running right.
No huddle.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there.
PA solid corner.
For the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
On third down, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over.
Cover 3 Skywalk.
We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage.
They're going to try to grind it down, Jim.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job.
Good tackle, good tackle. Give him a couple 4 quarters. Don't give him the wide open touchdown.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. In the middle, and he's got ground.
Give me cover 3 match.
Just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Cover 3
Plenty
Sky.
of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Short pass, taken in by Kelsey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
They put Kelsey in motion. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That is hard. He gets the
No timeouts. Keep the timeouts.
Here's first down.
a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. Firing right side.
Got him out of bounds. Calling cover 3 is going to get us thrown on a lot.
Good example of picking up positive
You cover
yards,
3 Sky.
ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his
30 seconds left.
He does have enough to pick up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow, they'll get it.
Timeout.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock will stop
In
with
zone
even
4.
20 seconds to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 15-yard line.
A run with Pacheco.
Timeout.
That won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A lot riding on this play. High game. Final minute. 3rd down. Here's Pacheco.
Timeout.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll stop
Get a
it
fair
with
catch.
13 seconds left to play.
He going to make it.
28-yard attempt.
like slow motion and everything. 10 seconds.
And that very likely will be a game winner. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Give me slide outs.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Give me Smitty on a runner.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurt.
That's it. That's it. That's all we had. That's it. He got me.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs.
Good game, Saquon. Sorry that we couldn't make it a good game for the rest of y'all. Sorry, Saquon. It was a great game, man, but I think some positions are a little weak. I could tell the cornerback really needs improvement, and they were just tearing us apart. Hollywood Brown was just tearing us apart. So some people have lost their job in the offensive room. I think I'm gonna move Panay forward, even though he likes being here. I think I'm gonna move Panay forward for a very good cornerback. I think I'm gonna target somebody in the cornerback room. Saquon Barkley was on fire. 175 yards, 2 touchdowns, 8 attempts. Let's see here. Well, first off, let's go to next week, because next week will actually have, what do you call it? Next week we'll actually have free agents, because then you should have more points and free agents, because it's negotiation week. Under 102 yards a game. Okay. All right, so we have trade offers. Trade offers for my left tackle. Okay, my boy Broderick. They're trying to trade me Jalix Hunt. No, I'm good. Breaking news, Tyler Algier has joined the Browns. Okay. Brian Cooks is a safety. Okay. And then they get into the draft. All right, now it's the first negotiation with having... And I'm trying to understand, too, why they say I'm over the cap of players. But, okay, so this is the first negotiation. Can I accept the fifth-year options first, or I have to wait till the end of the season? And, yes, that is an end-of-the-season thing, along with Broderick Jones. Okay, I'll have the money for that. Now, if you went player by player, I would say some of the first most important positions that I know is middle linebacker. So let's see if we can get him inked up.
You can start 4 with preset contract offers. Each one carries a different level of risk if offered.
Devin Lloyd played an amazing game. He was all over the field recently. He's looking for $35 million. It would leave me with $55 million left if I sign him. Before I look to sign him, okay, if I sign Tucker, that's going to leave me with $49 million. I would rather look at Tucker first because Tucker is basically one of the best right guards in the NFL. Let's boost him up a little bit to say $10 million. Making it the offer being $70 million and see if he runs with it. Okay, he didn't actually take the offer, but it's getting tempting, meaning a little bit more, we should be able to work it out. Jabril Peppers is a very good center. He's a very good strong side linebacker, but at the same time, $70 million, how much would that leave me with? About 30. Jabril will probably get me a top flight cornerback, so I'm gonna hold off on him just yet. The Ojulari brothers, I believe I'm gonna be bringing them back, so we can offer them contracts. I want the Ojulari brothers together. Let's go player friendly. About $16 million over 2 years. Okay, so the one brother didn't take it. Let's check in on the other brother. Okay, the one brother took it, so we just have to sign the other Ojulari brother. Dallas Goedert, to me, failed me this last game. If he would have caught half the passes that I threw to him, we would have won that game. So As far as I'm concerned, I'm not signing him right now. I gotta see another game with him on the field before I sign him. Cole Holcomb as a will side linebacker, 77 star. That is very hard to find. I'm gonna go ahead and offer him a deal. Raise it up to say 3-3. Okay, got Holcomb under contract. Oh, and the penalties. I gotta clear the penalties. There you go. Okay, and then back to negotiations. All right, so like I said, the right guard, we're negotiating there. Tight ends, defensive tackles. First off, I will also say with another lineman, let's do Nakobe Dean. Let's do. We don't have to actually offer Dean more. Let's go with $12 million and see if Dean take it over 2 years. Okay, Dean is coming back, and now let's do Reed Blankenship. 20 over 3. Okay, so we have players that basically are not taking their contracts, and decisions need to be made there. We got a lot of people that are turning down contracts. I think with Christian Wilkinson being almost a 90 defensive tackle, what's his position? He's literally the top 4 defensive tackle in the NFL. And then you have Devin Lloyd, who's literally top 5 as well. I say make Wilkinson and my man Lloyd the concern here. He's looking for $35 million. I say bump it up to 5. Make it about 7.5. $35 million over 3. Okay, we got Lloyd signed up long term. That's good. Okay, now other contracts we need to work with. I'll be over the cap, so I'll have to trade some people to get under the cap. But I do want to work a contract out with these players, and then I'll worry about how to get under the cap after the fact. Let's see if we can get them under deals. Additional funds can be made available via contract restructuring in the off-season re-sign week. Okay, so getting Lloyd back takes away Christian Wilkinson, which is okay because I didn't really want to sign him outright like that. And then Veer Tucker is probably going to be traded. Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is about $25 million. Jabril Peppers, I'm not going to be able to keep him. Pune Ford. Let's see if we can get Pune down. Okay, so the salary cap, the one linebacker that we got was basically the entire salary cap. So what we can do is target people. What week are we in? We in a Rams week? Okay, so this is what we can do. We can target people at the position. Like if Veer Tucker wants that much money, what we can do is put him on a trade block and then see who pops up. Because he's good enough to where we might be able to get somebody we don't have to negotiate with right now. Okay, Bento. Ooh, very good cornerback. Rasheed Rice. Jordan Brooks. Nate Hobbs. Very good Mike. Chase Young. Ooh, I like the sound of that one. Pat Queen, which would be a very good linebacker to help us across the middle. I like the sound of the Tremaine Edmonds trade. Let me see what Tremaine got. They say we do need a mic, but I think with Veer Tucker, I could probably mix Veer Tucker and somebody else along with him to get a very good cornerback. I'm talking about like a... Oh, you know what? I probably can get Tariq Woolen from the Seahawks for some of these players. Let me see. Because I think I would rather try to keep Veer Tucker, but... what's his name? What's that guy's name? Peppers. I'm going to go ahead and trade Peppers. I'm not going to be able to afford him as a player. So let's do my guy's an 86. Yours is an 86. Let's do, say, straight up for a second. Okay, so I will be able to get Tariq Woolen, which will help my cornerback room. Wait, is Tariq under contract? All right, he has a 4-year deal. Okay. How about a third? Okay, a little hesitant on the third. I'm looking to just get picks. So maybe what we could do also is, since we're sending them like a very good player, you're asking for picks and they're not necessarily saying they're against it. We have a hit that we're taking on, I think, safety. So what do you have in the linebacker room? You got anybody that... Ernest Jones? No, not really. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Tariq Woolen, and let's see if we can get... Wait, hold on. Tariq Woolen wanted to be here, right? Yeah, Reed turned down a contract. Okay, let's see if we could trade Reed for Woolen or somebody of that caliber. First, let's see what gets offered. Bunch of halfbacks. I'm willing to trade Tariq Woolen to the Browns. I mean, Reed Blankenship to the Browns. What do you got at cornerback? How about for Denzel Ward? No. How about for, let me see, Greg Newsom? Greg Newsom can lock us down. Top 10 cornerback in the NFL. Let's go 1 for 1. No? Okay. So the Browns are interested, but they want to dictate the terms of service. Let's see here. Raiders? Raiders have a lot of interest, but I don't think the Raiders have any cornerbacks. They have the boy Daron Porter. Daron needs some work. I don't feel comfortable trading away. You know what? Let's put some of these other pieces. Let me get some pictures of some people. Okay, so who turned down contracts? Oh, Jalari I know we can work with. Peppers I know we can work with. I didn't even start negotiations with him. Oh, I know what I can do. Team salaries. So who is getting paid a lot of money that doesn't need to get paid that much money? We are paying Shadari Sanders a total of, he ain't getting paid that much. Malik Willis is getting paid a good amount. Kyle Pitts is making more than Dallas. Got it. All right, trade Kyle Pitts. See what we get offered. Okay, we're gonna trade Kyle Pitts, and we're also gonna trade. We're gonna put Reed Blankenship along with that deal. Let's see if I can get Tariq Woolen with these two players in the pick. In a second. No? In a third. Third next year. Straight up. Okay, so they're not trying to give me Witherspoon, so we can eliminate that as a trade. So what we can do is say go to the Texans, and then we can go pick up somebody like, say, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, if we can make that happen. Or what we could do is put Reed Blankenship up there and go 1 for 1. Put Kyle Pitts on it as well. Give me $53 million in cap room after the season. Okay, so CJ ain't gonna be able to be picked up. Let's go back to his recent. Let me see the team salaries. Wide receiver room's cool. What? Oh, I'm too deep. Yeah, certain people can be traded. I have the cap room. The cap room isn't going to be the problem. The cap room just doesn't come to, next season. Like, I have $60 million in cap space, but you can't access that to the offseason. He said trade Pitts or Goddard for better. Okay, let's see if you could trade. Well, how much are they asking for? Is my question. Okay. So a lot of times what happens is players get better offers when you put them up for trade. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up Dallas Goedert for trade. I want to keep Kyle Pitts. Oh, I'm not going to trade him away myself. I'm just going to put him on the trade block and see what happens. Let's put him on the trade block. Let's also put, looking to work with Kyle Pitts. Espinoza, let's put him on the trade block. Reed Blankenship, let's put him on the trade block. Peppers, you feel getting old? Where's Peppers at? 30? Wow, that's a lot of money. Let's add him to the trade block. And then we'll run. When I run the next game, I'll see what happens. David Long, I ain't got no time to be negotiating with people that don't want to be here, bro. Everybody that don't want to be here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the hit and see what I can get better. I'm just going to add all these people in there. He's pretty good, our backup center, the young ball. Everybody else is pretty happy. This left tackle that just got here, he's looking for a 1 year. He's looking to be out. Let's add him to the trade block. Wilkinson, is he on there? Add him too. All right. So, there's 23 players ready to negotiate. That's more than almost half the team. 22 more, and that'd be 23 is really almost basically half the team. All right. So, I have been going for almost 4 hours. Typically, what I tend to do is play another game. Hold on a second. Huh? What'd you say? Typically what happens is sorry, sound effects in the background. I typically tend to play another roster game later today, but I wanted to pop live to, hold on, someone joined the community. Tehan! Welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support and welcome into the group. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Just to let y'all know, this is the new franchise that's set up. Still getting the feel for things. I brought in a lot of players that I felt were very good. Hold on one second. JCV, welcome to 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today where you are also appreciated. Thank you for your support and welcome into the group. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, so the thing about it is we have a lot of players, like when you just come into the renegotiation, in the renegotiation window, you have like a lot of players that are demanding like super level money, and if they don't get it, they want out. Like you have Panay Ford that only wants $12.9 million, but then you got Christian Wilkinson that wants 40 over 2. So, I got to do a little bit more refolding. 1 second. SE, welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are also appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. Hope you're enjoying the stream, man. So yeah, the thing about it is we have a lot of players, like, to be honest, like, I could probably pay Dallas Goedert to keep him as a good tight end. I could probably pay Kyle Pitts. My main priorities, to be honest, would be probably Kyle Pitts because he's younger than Dallas Goedert. My first contract I would negotiate next week would be Veer Tucker, because that's hard. Linemen of that quality are hard to find. Christian Wilkinson, not so much, because I do have Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. Peppers is getting older, so I'll probably cut him. Espinoza, asking for that much money in his first year with me is a problem. Oh, no, I say Pitts because Pitts over Dallas, because Dallas has been in the league for 7 years. He's almost 31 years old. Whereas he's good, but he's asking for 35. He's asking for almost like $12 or $13 million a year, whereas Pitts is asking for not even $10 million a year. So I can make it, and then also it's about the abilities too. His motivation and tags are, he wants to be, all I got to do is make him the starter, and he's going to love being here. He's from Pennsylvania, and he loves Jalen Hurts. So if I can keep them two together, yeah. But Pitts over Goddard. With Christian Wilkinson, he was like a free agent pickup. He had like kind of a problem with the Raiders or something, and he wanted more money. I thought I could deal with it, but I think I'm going to end up trading him away. Jabril Peppers as well. AJ probably trade. AJ I might hold on to because he's really not asking for that much. It's maybe like 10 a year, and he is a good edge rusher. Edge rushers are hard to find. I want to trade. I want to sign these two edge rushers right here. Panay Ford, I'm probably going to try to hold on to as well. Maybe. I'm probably going to use him to get other positions. Reed Blankenship, maybe. I like Reed. I'm going to see if I can work something out with him. David Long is gone, probably. So is Desmond King. And everybody else looks like they'll be pretty well. This left tackle I'll probably change up as well. Braden Mann, I don't know. I may trade trade him out of here as well. And then these fifth-year options is what I'm looking for keeping as well. So basically, yeah, what I would say is we're going to put all those guys on the bench, right? So basically, between now and then, all those guys are going to become bench players. And the next game when we play, who's next? Next game when we play the Rams, everybody, I have to go do some things. I'm going to be playing another game later today. Everybody that was, everybody that was asking for money, that is like, don't want to be here, they're benched going into the next game. So that way I can see, do I really need this player, or can I do better without this player? So, have a happy Easter. I'll probably see you a little bit later today, possibly, because there is some chilling time I'm going to have with family and friends. So there's a possibility. Sorry about that. There's a possibility I'm live later today. But if not, I will see you guys Monday morning or Monday afternoon, at least sometime in Monday. I wanted to pop in and say again, happy Easter from the SR51 Media brand and myself, SR51. Thank you to everybody that joined up today. Hold on now. Charlie, welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you're also appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you enjoyed the stream. So yeah, I stream Monday through Friday, as you can see, sometimes on the holidays as well. I'm not guaranteeing that I won't be live later tonight, but if I do go live, it's probably not going to have the whole cam set up. I might have the mic set up where we can talk over the numbers, but I may not have the cam set up. But I probably might end up going live later tonight as well. So have a good rest of your Easter, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.